Welcome to this QuickBooks Online tutorial for beginners 2019 on how to use your bank feeds in QuickBooks Online. My name is Matt Hultquist with the Hultquist Firm, a full-service CPA firm in Greenville, South Carolina. And what I want to show you in this video is how to use your bank feeds. We'll go a little bit into the setup of the bank feeds, but because this is a sample company file, it doesn't let me go beyond certain steps. But I do want to show you how to use the bank feeds. Now, if you're not familiar with bank feeds, this is a great function within QuickBooks Online because what it does is it will bring in all of your banking or credit card transactions into QuickBooks. Now, it doesn't automatically put them in there unless you set up a bank rule, which will, you basically tell QuickBooks if this transaction happens, put it into QuickBooks, but otherwise you control adding it or matching it to certain transactions within QuickBooks Online. Okay, so this can cut down a lot on data entry and be a big time saver. So let's get right into it. Okay, all right, so here we are on the home screen of this sample company file. If we go over to banking and then click on banking, it's going to take us to the bank feed area, okay? So you'll see up here, we've got the checking account connected, the savings account connected, and the MasterCard connected. All right, now when you want to add an account, what you're going to do is click here, and let me just show you this. Now, you can enter your bank name or the website or choose from one of these if it's one of the big banks. Okay, so this is a sample company file, so if I click here, it'll just say that, you can't connect in a sample company file because it's not secure. But basically, you're going to go through this process, link to your bank account through online banking, and it'll start bringing in your transactions. Okay, so here's what I mean by bringing in the transactions. It's going to read the information from your online banking and show them all right here. And then you have the option over here to add certain transactions, view, match, etc. Okay. Now, when it says match, this basically means that you have already entered it in QuickBooks and it sees this dollar amount and this vendor, and you want to match it to what you already have in QuickBooks. This is very important because if you have put it into QuickBooks and you go to, it doesn't say match and you just add it again, it's going to double count an expense or a deposit. So you want to be really careful when you're adding these transactions. Okay, so what you're going to do is, again, you'll go through here, and for example, if I click the area where it says match, okay, you're going to see that, okay, there was a credit card expense for $18.97 to Bob's Burger Joint. Okay, you can find other records. All right, now there are no other records. Okay, so this one should match. Okay, so let me close this out of here. All right, so what I can do here is just click match. Okay, so it's now going to match it to that transaction. If you see something that says 2 records found, okay, now there's 2 different credit card transactions. So it's asking you which one of these is the right one. Now you can see here, there's one right below it and there's one right here. So it's going to, we had 2 separate credit card transactions for this car wash. So we can match it to both of these. Okay. Now when you have uncategorized expense, okay, this is something that may not be in QuickBooks already. So you want to add this transaction. So you're going to select the vendor and put it to the appropriate account. Okay. So in this case, lamination business card, this may be office supplies or something along those lines. Now, if you have put it into QuickBooks and it comes up as an add transaction, you can say find match, and it's going to take you to the various bills and other transactions for you to match it to that transaction. Okay. So again, the bank feeds are a great way to classify transactions within QuickBooks. We're doing the MasterCard here. If I go over to checking, you'll see it's got some of these transactions that you would match up. It's got a lot of them here. Okay, so again, this is a great time saver, but you do have to be a little bit careful in making sure that you add and match transactions the way they should be added. Okay, any questions whatsoever, leave a comment below. Happy to answer those questions. Also visit us at the Hultquist Firm, which is thehultquistfirm.com. I've got a link down in the description. Full service accounting firm. We work with clients all over the country on their accounting needs, tax planning, strategy, business planning, you name it. We can help you out as a business owner. So look forward to seeing you on the website, thehultquistfirm.com.